The ultimate guide to Rottnest Island. Welcome to Oz Escapes, your ultimate guide to Australia's greatest journeys. In this video, we're heading just offshore from Perth to discover Rottnest Island, a sun-drenched haven of white sand beaches, turquoise bays, and one of the country's most iconic wildlife encounters, the Quokka selfie. Just 19 kilometers from the western Australian coast, Rottnest feels a world away from the mainland, offering a laid-back escape steeped in natural beauty, cultural history, and coastal adventure. Formed from ancient limestone and surrounded by coral reefs and seagrass meadows, Rottnest Island, known as Wadjemup by the Whadjuk Noongar people, has long been a place of spiritual and cultural importance. The name Wadjemup means, place across the water where the spirits go, and the island remains a sacred site in Aboriginal dreaming. European settlers renamed it Rottnest in 1696 after Dutch explorer Willem de Vlamingh mistook the island's resident Quokkas for giant rats, hence, Rottnest. Today, the Quokka has become an international symbol of joy and curiosity, drawing visitors from around the world eager to snap that signature smile. Your journey begins with a ferry ride from Fremantle, Perth's Barrack Street Jetty, or Hillary's Boat Harbour, with services offered by Sealink, Rottnest Express, and Rottnest Fast Ferries. The crossing takes 25 to 45 minutes depending on the departure point and delivers you straight to the island's main settlement, where car-free roads and salty air set the tone for a slower, more relaxed pace. Cycling is the most popular way to explore the island's 22 kilometers of winding roads and coastal trails, with well-marked routes that lead to more than 60 beaches and bays across the island. From short loops to full island circuits, cycling offers the freedom to explore at your own pace, stopping for a swim, a coffee, or a Quokka sighting whenever you like. Bike hire options are available right in the main settlement, with everything from standard bikes to e-bikes for tackling the island's hillier sections comfortably. For a guided ride with local insight, Paul's Eco e-bike tours offers small group e-bike adventures designed to showcase the island's natural beauty, cultural heritage, and sustainability efforts. These tours cover scenic coastal routes and lesser-known inland tracks, with commentary that connects you to the landscape in a meaningful way. For a more relaxed experience, the Quokka Hopper is a 7-seater electric cart service that connects key destinations including Thomson Bay, Kingstown Barracks, and Geordie Bay. With 12 dedicated stops and the option to book private chauffeur services by the hour, it's a convenient way to get around without the effort of pedaling. Each journey carries up to 7 passengers without luggage or 5 with bags, though minor delays can occur during peak times. Meanwhile, the Quokka coach offers a guided bus experience with expert commentary, providing insights into the island's wildlife, geology, and indigenous history, ideal for first-time visitors wanting to see more in less time. For a fun and unique way to explore the island's settlement and key coastal trails, Segway Tours WA offers guided Segway adventures departing from Thomson Bay. These small group experiences are ideal for those who want to cover more ground than on foot while enjoying the thrill of gliding past beaches, bushland, and historical sites. With expert instruction and commentary included, it's a great family-friendly option for all experience levels. One of the best ways to explore Rottnest is to turn right from the ferry dock and begin your journey through the Thomson Bay settlement, following an anti-clockwise loop around the island. This route not only allows you to ease into the island's rhythm but also brings you face-to-face with its most iconic locals, the Quokkas, known worldwide for their expressive, seemingly smiling faces. Although mostly nocturnal, they're often seen during the day resting in shaded areas or foraging quietly near trails and settlement paths. Some of the best places to encounter them include the Wadjemup Museum gardens, scrubland tracks near Kingston Barracks, and the quieter bush paths behind the settlement. From the settlement, your first stop is the Basin, one of Rottnest's most beloved swimming spots. A natural limestone reef encircles this sheltered lagoon, forming a shallow, crystal-clear pool ideal for families and snorkelers. At high tide, gentle waves lap over the reef, creating the perfect blend of safety and adventure. With sandy entry points and plenty of space to spread out, it's also a popular location for picnics, sunbathing, and teaching kids to snorkel. Just offshore, small reef outcrops support colorful fish and marine life, rewarding those who venture a little further with a mask and fins. Lifeguards are often on duty during peak periods, adding peace of mind for parents and swimmers alike. Just a short walk away lies Pinky Beach, a wide arc of soft white sand watched over by the historic Bathurst Lighthouse, built in 1900 on the northeastern edge of the island. This whitewashed tower has long guided vessels navigating the hazardous reefs and shoals surrounding Rottnest and today serves as a striking backdrop to Pinky Beach. Though no longer open for climbing, it remains a favorite for sunrise and sunset photography, and the area around the lighthouse offers some of the best views over the island's northern coastline. Capture the Light Photography offers guided sessions for visitors wanting to improve their skills or make the most of golden hour conditions, with tips on framing, lighting, and editing to elevate your shots. At sunrise and sunset, this area glows with golden light, perfect for photographers and those seeking a peaceful start or end to their day. Further along the northern coast, Geordie Bay and Longreach Bay offer calm moorings for boats and protected waters ideal for swimming, paddleboarding, and kayaking. These expansive beaches are framed by limestone headlands and low dunes, with soft sand and clear, shallow waters that make them family favorites. The area has a relaxed residential feel, and accommodation here ranges from beachfront apartments to traditional beach houses. Self-contained units offer kitchen facilities, multiple bedrooms, and ocean view balconies, making them ideal for extended stays or self-catered holidays. Beach houses scattered along the dunes provide more privacy and space, often with direct beach access and large verandas designed for outdoor dining. These properties are especially popular during school holidays, when families return year after year for their Rottnest escape. Just behind Geordie Bay, you'll find Geordie's Cafe and Art Gallery, a popular spot for brunch, locally roasted coffee, or picking up a unique gift before continuing your island adventure. Nearby, Little Parakeet Bay, nestled between two rocky points, feels like a hidden cove. Its shallow reef systems just offshore attract colorful marine life, making it a rewarding snorkeling spot with a peaceful atmosphere. With fewer visitors than some of the better-known beaches, it's ideal for couples or solo travelers looking for a moment of quiet. The turquoise water takes on an almost glassy appearance at dawn, making it one of the island's most photogenic places for a sunrise swim or early snorkel. Tucked further west is Rocky Bay, a wide, open stretch of beach framed by low dunes and rugged outcrops. Known for its raw beauty and fewer crowds, Rocky Bay is a favorite for those wanting a quieter coastal experience. With its deeper waters and more exposed conditions, it's perfect for confident swimmers, body surfers, and beach walkers in search of solitude. The sunsets here are spectacular. Golden light floods the wide horizon, and the rhythmic sound of waves creates a calming backdrop for late-day relaxation. On the island's wilder western end, Cape Vlamingh stands as one of Rottnest's most dramatic and exposed points. A raised boardwalk guides visitors along this rugged stretch of coastline, delivering sweeping views of the Indian Ocean and providing some of the island's best wildlife viewing opportunities. New Zealand fur seals are often seen basking on the offshore rocks, and the Cathedral Rocks lookout offers a safe and respectful vantage point to observe their natural behavior. Ospreys and shearwaters patrol the skies above, and lucky visitors may spot the island's resident osprey nest perched high on the cliffs, a rare sight of these powerful birds scanning the sea or tending to their young. For a closer look, Eco Express boat tours depart from Samphire Bay and travel west toward Cape Vlamingh, hugging the southern cliffs before arriving near Cathedral Rocks. These high-speed, eco-certified cruises offer an exhilarating view of Rottnest's wild side, bringing guests up close to the fur seal colony and other marine life along the way. Between September and November, this route also becomes a front-row seat to the humpback whale migration, when breaching whales and playful calves can often be seen just offshore. It's one of the most exciting and immersive ways to experience the raw beauty of Wadjemup's western edge from the water. Heading back east, Wadjemup Lighthouse, perched at the island's highest point, is one of the most iconic landmarks in Rottnest's interior. Originally built in 1849 and replaced in 1896 with the current structure, it stands 38.7 meters tall and serves as a beacon over the island's inland ridges and surrounding coastline. Climbing to the top on a guided tour gives you a commanding view across the island and out to the mainland on a clear day. Just nearby, the Oliver Hill Guns and Tunnels offer a powerful look into Rottnest's World War II history. Guided tours take you through a network of underground tunnels and restored gun emplacements that once formed part of Australia's coastal defence system. With original artillery still in place and expert guides explaining the site's strategic significance, it's a fascinating and immersive stop that brings another layer of the island's story to life. One of the most unique ways to reach Oliver Hill is aboard the Captain Hussey Train, Rottnest's historic rail line that departs from the settlement and winds through the island's inland terrain. It's a relaxing and scenic ride, especially popular with families and history lovers, offering commentary along the way and a memorable approach to the heart of the island's World War II legacy. One of the interior highlights is the Salt Lake District, home to Government House Lake and Lake Baghdad. These shimmering lakes create a surreal, almost lunar landscape and provide a unique contrast to the island's ocean surrounds. The Hike Collective offers one of the most enriching ways to experience these lesser-known landscapes, with guided walking tours that explore the island's interior, history, and hidden coastal trails. Their tours are built around the Wadjemup Biddy, over 45 kilometers of interconnected walking tracks that pass through some of the island's most striking inland areas. Flat, open trails make the area ideal for gentle walks and peaceful reflection, while the Nank Wen Biddy and Karlinya Biddy sections guide visitors along the southern and northern edges of the lakes. The Hike Collective's blend of storytelling and expert local insight transforms this landscape into more than just scenery. It becomes an invitation to slow down, connect, and see Wadjemup through a deeper lens. The southern beaches bring a different flavor, and none more so than Little Salmon Bay, one of the island's bucket list destinations. This picture-perfect cove features calm, crystal-clear water and a white sandy beach tucked between rocky headlands, creating a sheltered paradise that feels far from the world. Sitting within the protected marine sanctuary zone, it's a haven for both snorkelers and beach lovers alike. Its shallow reef system just offshore teems with vibrant marine life and delicate coral gardens with signs that help visitors understand the surrounding ecosystem. With its soft white sand and serene setting, Little Salmon Bay is not just a highlight of the south coast, it's a must-visit destination for anyone coming to Rottnest Island. As you round toward one of the final coastal locations on Rottnest's eastern edge, Henrietta Rocks comes into view. Home to one of the island's best-known shipwrecks, the Shark, which sank in 1939. At low tide, parts of the wreck are visible just offshore, making it a fascinating snorkel site with a mix of natural and historic elements, a fitting stop near the end of your coastal loop. For those adventure seekers wanting to experience the coastline further, Charter One offers unforgettable sailing adventures aboard their signature yellow catamaran. These award-winning eco-certified tours depart from Thompson Bay and showcase the island's best marine environments, from coral gardens and reef-lined coves to sea caves and remote beaches. Along the way, guests can snorkel in secluded bays, paddleboard in calm lagoons, or simply relax on deck with panoramic views and local refreshments. With expert crew and a relaxed pace, Charter One blends luxury, adventure, and sustainability into one of the most memorable ways to explore Rottnest by sea. Back in the Thompson Bay, it's worth taking time to visit the Wadjemup Museum. Located in one of the island's oldest buildings, this thoughtfully curated space provides a deep and moving insight into Rottnest's cultural and natural history. Exhibits trace the island's past from Aboriginal significance and colonial use as a prison, through to its military history and transformation into a beloved holiday destination. Interactive displays, artifacts, and interpretive storytelling help bring the island's layered stories to life, making it an ideal place to begin or reflect on your visit to Wadjemup. When it's time to eat, the main settlement mall offers a variety of convenient options including a general store, ice creamery, bakery and Hotel Rottnest serves up classic pub meals in a laid-back, beachfront setting, ideal for a relaxed lunch or casual drink. For something more refined, Isola Bar, known for its Italian-inspired seafood, is a standout choice. With its breezy, beachside setting and relaxed elegance, Isola is the go-to spot for long lunches or sunset dinners. Whether you're after a light antipasto or a full seafood feast, it delivers style, flavor, and a true taste of Rottnest's coastal charm. For a luxurious dining experience on the water, Rottnest Cruises offers the island's only progressive dining tour, combining freshly caught seafood, gourmet courses, and stunning coastal views. Their Lux Island Seafood Cruise features a multi-course lunch prepared on board, showcasing Western Australian rock lobster, fresh oysters, and premium local produce, all paired with fine wines. Guests can try their hand at hauling in lobster pots, enjoy a swim between courses, or simply relax on deck as they cruise along Rottnest's spectacular coastline. It's an indulgent and uniquely local way to combine adventure with world-class dining. For overnight stays, Samphire Rottnest sets the benchmark in beachfront luxury. Located on the edge of Thompson Bay, the property blends relaxed coastal living with refined design, featuring natural timbers, coastal tones, and expansive windows that invite in the ocean breeze. From relaxing in stylish poolside cabanas to winding down with sunset cocktails overlooking the bay, every detail is designed to immerse guests in Rottnest's coastal charm. Whether you're pedaling from bay to bay, floating above coral gardens, exploring a historic lighthouse, or simply catching golden hour with a quokka by your side, Rottnest Island captures the heart of Western Australia in one unforgettable place. It's more than just a day trip, it's a journey into nature, history, and joy that stays with you long after the ferry ride home. So pack your camera, bring your sense of wonder, and let Wadjemup work its magic. Subscribe today and discover more with Oz Escapes.